How funny. I don't know how long I've been hearing the audiobook, but I didn't even start a timer.
He's not the most powerful writer of our generation. You are. My heart lurches in.
Now let's begin.
December turns to January.
It is currently 12:30 and I already want to sleep. Welcome back to my channel for today's video. I've been debating to do this for a long time, but randomly I woke up and I was like, I'll just do it today, which is reading for 24 hours straight. I did this once for the first time last year and it went pretty good. I did it with my sister and we lasted the whole 24 hours, but I had such a high expectation of how many books I was going to read. I think I took out like 5 or 6 physical books and I only read like 1.5 which is not bad considering it's just 24 hours, but I think I was comparing it to how many books people read during these 24-hour marathons. But I just selected these 2 physical books. We have Dating Dr. Dill by Nisha Sharma and Bride by Ellie Hazelwood. These have been on my physical TBR for a long time, so I brought these, but I don't know if I'll be reading it physically or as an audiobook because I'm currently reading Fourth Wing and I'm hearing the graphic audio, which is so good, by the way, and I'm really loving that book. I'm about 50% in, so I thought I'd start with that one for this marathon, and while I listen to it I can crochet. I want to get a few things done, so I thought I could do the audiobook, which is why I have these that I'm gonna see if they're available on Libby so I can keep crocheting, but we'll see how I feel. Maybe I'll want to switch, I don't really know. But yeah, that's the plan for today. I'm hearing Fourth Wing. I have these 2 backups, and essentially I just want to see how many books I can get through before the next month, which is February, because today is January 31st. I don't know how fast I'll get this up, honestly, because my editing takes forever. I still have one more video that I want to upload and it's still there, still my camera roll. But yeah, we're just going to crochet and listen to the audiobook. I've started something, as you can see. Fun fact, I actually had the head done and I got angry that I was doing it wrong, so instead of undoing like the last row, I undid the whole thing. We're just gonna get straight into the audiobook. The graphic audio, so good. I usually try to follow along on my Kindle, but we're just gonna hear it because last night I got in. So the graphic audio is divided into 2 parts. So I read the first part and now I'm finally on the second and last part. And in this last part, I am 13% in. So I read about an hour last night and then I just went to bed. I should have been doing that 24-hour marathon. We're going to get started. I don't know how long I've been hearing the audiobook, but I didn't even start a timer. Did not start a timer, so let's say I've been reading for like 30 minutes. Okay, now I can say I started the timer, but I read for like 30 more minutes. I heard for 30 minutes. But there are some really cute moments right now. Not cute moments, but she has like, I don't want to spoil anything. Okay, I won't spoil anything, but it's really good. I'm really liking it. I still have 7 hours left on this audiobook, but I do have it at 1.50 speed, so it is going a little bit faster, but I'm really liking it. I'm just like dying to get to the part where like they're basically enemies right now, except right now it's kind of like shifting a little, at least with her. We don't really get a lot of what he's feeling, or like we don't get his point of view, but I'm really enjoying it. Honestly, I would recommend you do graphic audio. I didn't even know they had graphic audios except for when my sister told me, because she heard the graphic audiobook, and it's like the best thing ever. And I feel like I'm gonna continue with the series because she says there's cliffhangers. So I'm also gonna hear Iron Flame as an audiobook. Oh my god, I forgot I wanted to continue it. Oh, decisions. Should I read these or continue with Iron Flame when I'm done? I was making breakfast while a good part came on this audiobook that had me. This book is so good. This is the part that I wanted. I didn't know it was gonna happen the way it happened, but I'm not complaining. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna keep making some breakfast and I'm gonna keep hearing the audiobook.
He's not the most powerful writer of our generation. You are. My heart lurches.
Let's begin.
December turns to January.
Currently have 21 hours left, so I've been reading for about over 2 hours. Currently I've been reading 3 hours and 37 minutes of the second part of Fourth Wing, and I have 5 hours and 44 minutes left, so not too bad. I am really liking this book. I'm excited to keep hearing the graphic audio, and then we'll see what I end up reading next. But for right now, this little check-in, I really like where the story's going. I really like Violet's character a lot. Xaden, you know, at first I thought I liked Dane. I was like, oh my gosh, like, but then the more you get to know Xaden, you're like, Dane who? Like, Dane, get out of here. So I'm really liking the characters. I'm really liking the story, like where it's going. So yeah, I'm just excited. I'm gonna keep hearing the audiobook. This is my progress for crocheting. This is the head. Haven't stuffed it yet. But my hands hurt a little bit. But we're gonna keep going. I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't just cry for a scene in this book. I currently have 18 hours left. And I only have 57 minutes left of Fourth Wing. Yeah, that's my update. I also made myself dinner. I feel like I'm eating throughout this whole video. Finished Fourth Wing. That book was so good. That book was so good. The development within the characters, like the whole dragon world, war college, and the cliffhanger at the end. Yeah, I'm reading the second book right now. That is the second book that I'm going to read. I originally downloaded Dating Dr. Dill. It's like, I'll go for a rom-com. No. After reading this, no. I'm going into book 2. I cannot believe the way that book ended. The way that I cried too was very unexpected. Honestly, I've been crying a lot lately, so maybe that just... But honestly, I think the experience with the graphic audio also had a lot to do with that. I have 16 hours left. It's such a long time. I'm also going to go in with the graphic audio because I really liked it. But I don't have the second part available. So if it's not available by the time that I finish part 1, then I'm going to continue reading it on my Kindle. But I'm also just like reading it along with the graphic audio because it's an experience. Literally, this is my fantasy era. I'm just gonna keep going and then I'll slowly get back into romance. But for now, Fourth Wing is like literally taking over. Chapter 6, an hour and 45 minutes in. We shall see. I'll be back when I get halfway through. Hopefully. It is currently 12:30. And I already want to sleep, but I did get in 5 hours of Iron Flame. Oh my god. I'm really debating sleeping, maybe pausing the timer, which I have roughly about 10 hours to go, but I did start it as like a 24-hour reading for 24 hours straight. It's very different. I don't know if I've mentioned before, but I've never read books that didn't end in one, like couple wise. I always read books in a series that go into like another couple, but this one's like the same couple, and it's just more about their journey and the war college and all that good stuff. So that's different. So I'm really liking it so far. But we'll see if I actually keep this up or if I'm gonna go to sleep. Hi guys, so I actually went to sleep at like 1:30. I really wanted to make it through, but for some reason I did not. But I did stop the timer and I had 8 hours and 58 minutes left, so I paused it so I can continue today. It is currently 11:07. Based on the timer, I should be done by 8:03 p.m. Yeah, so let's just get started. Okay, so it's been a while. When I first checked in this morning, I had like 8 hours left. And then in between, I kind of fell asleep again, watched a couple YouTube videos, heard some of the audiobook. But right now we are currently at 3 hours and 19 minutes. I managed to finish part 1 of the graphic audio of Iron Flame, but the second part to the graphic audio is not available for me right now. I asked to borrow it, but it said 10 weeks. So I found the regular audio for it. So when I went to it, I'm 54% into Iron Flame and I have 12 hours left. I don't think I'll be able to finish the whole book in the 3 hours that are left because I know I'm gonna hear it, but then I'm also gonna stop and do some other things. So like I completely failed at this 24 hours, reading for 24 hours, readathon. Reading for 24 hours straight readathon. Yeah, but anyways, for the first part of Iron Flame was so good. I do feel with fantasy, I really have to focus real hard because obviously there's a lot of world building and like war and battles and all these things. Like I guess specifically with this book that I'm reading now, there's a whole bunch of different things that they've done, you know, with the friendships and the development and the characters that are in here too, which by the way, I have some characters that I absolutely hate and then some plots that I'm like, oh my god, like I didn't know this was gonna happen. But the ending of part 1, very promising. So I'm gonna get into part 2 and see how it continues. But so far, I'm liking it. But I do think I need to focus a little bit more. Because definitely last night I was not focusing at all. The words were just coming at me and I was like, whoa. So that's why I did stop too. I cannot wait to continue. And then hopefully the next check-in, I'll either be a little bit more into part 2 of Iron Flame, but I don't think I'll be able to finish. But at least I can say that I semi-read 24 hours. We shall see. Hi guys, it's been 2 days since that last clip because I did not finish the readathon. I had like 3 hours left and I just didn't have it in me to keep reading or hearing the audiobook for that matter because that's what I was doing. But yeah, I did not finish. I stopped at like 3 hours and 20 minutes and then I just started doing other things. Yeah, so I did not finish the readathon, which means I did not finish Iron Flame. For this readathon, or the one that I didn't finish, I read Fourth Wing and half of Iron Flame. And Fourth Wing, absolutely loved. Very different fantasy for me. Like the world building with the dragons and the war college and all these different characters. There's very sad moments, a lot of great development. As for Iron Flame, I'm still in the middle of it, but I am really liking it too. There have been some surprising moments in there where I'm like, why is that happening? But the graphic audio stopped at a point that was kind of like a cliffhanger. So it's going to be really good to get back into that second half. Still building up to like the major plot, I guess, that I haven't got to yet. I had like those frustration points where I just wanted to stop reading because I was like, get this character off my screen. Or not even off my screen. It's not even a movie. Get this character off my... Just get this character away. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was super fun. Definitely, hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll do a better job next time. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.